Hello YouTube fam, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Tina and I make videos on lifestyle, home, and DIY projects every single week. Before we get started, I want to say that I've missed you guys so much. We took a little bit of a break last week just to celebrate my birthday and also throw our housewarming party. It was so much fun having all of our friends and family over and for them to be able to see the house and actually enjoy the outdoor space. So we had barbecue and a seafood boil in our backyard and it was just so much fun. We got to celebrate my birthday as well as Brian's birthday, so thank you guys so much for sending over your birthday wishes. I just had the best time and I hope you guys also enjoyed a long holiday break as well. And now this week I'm ready to tackle on another project. So a lot of you guys have been asking for an IKEA hack, so we're doing another one of those today. I also plan to use this piece down in the basement, so I'm so excited that we're finally starting to work on some things for downstairs. I also want to thank Warby Parker for sponsoring today's video. I've been in desperate need of some new glasses, so let me show you guys a few of the frames that I picked out and you guys can choose which one I get. Here is my box with everything inside. I've actually been a fan of Warby Parker for years. If you're not already familiar with them, they offer everything you need for happier eyes. So they have glasses, sunglasses, and even contact lenses, and they also offer eye exams. You can browse everything online or even go in person in stores, and their glasses start at $95, which also includes the prescription lenses. So I took the quiz online and that helped me match with some of these frames. So this box is part of their free home try-on program, so everything is completely free. You basically pick out 5 frames that you try on at home. There's no obligation to buy, and after you're done with it and found your perfect pair, all you have to do is to ship this back to them with a prepaid shipping label. So this whole process is super seamless. I actually haven't opened this yet because I wanted to do it on camera with you guys, but I will open my box and let's see the frames inside. So it comes with a cute little handbook and then all 5 glasses all wrapped up nicely, and then it gives you the style of each one as well. So I'm gonna try all these on and you guys can tell me which one you like the best. This is Felix in a sandalwood matte, and I basically just chose all neutral frames. Oh, I like these. They're so cute. What do you guys think? I think this is like the perfect nude color. I'm really into like the tortoise pattern, so this kind of gives me a little bit of that. These are the Simon in polished gold. I think these are so cute. I never have actually had round glasses like this, so this would be a new look for me, but I really love how it looks. This next pair has a little bit of a cat eye to it, which I'm not used to, but I am liking how it's looking. This is definitely different for me, but I'm not hating it. This is in the style Percy, which is a little bit smaller of a frame for me. These are definitely more bold, and from what I can see in the camera, they look pretty good on me. And then this last pair is actually a pair of sunglasses. I've been needing a new pair of sunglasses. This is in Behr in rosemary crystal. It has a translucent green frame, which I think is so unique and looks really cool. So, oh my god, I love these so much. I think I need these. Okay, so I think it's between the Felix or the Simon. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And if you guys want to check out Warby Parker for yourself and try on 5 pairs of glasses for free, make sure to click on my link down below. I'm so excited to place my order and finally get some new glasses. So thank you Warby Parker for sponsoring today's video. And now let's get back into the project. When I got to IKEA, I was on the hunt for one of their wood drawer units, and I was looking for either a nightstand or a dresser. These are solid wood, and I love that they're really basic because you really can customize it however you want, as shown by some of the painted pieces here. And I settled on the Rast nightstand because it's pretty affordable at $50 and also has so much potential to hack it into something beautiful. Okay. So we are going to make over the IKEA Rast, as you guys can see right here. I'm gonna put it down because it's heavy. So this is a piece that is very affordable and also very DIY-able. When I was in the store, you could see that they painted it different ways, so it gave you some ideas that you can customize it. And what I love about doing IKEA hacks is that you can also easily find these secondhand. So if you look on Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist or any of those sites, you can easily find it for a very good price. And that way you can DIY it and make it look so much more expensive. So that's what we're gonna do today. So the first thing I'm gonna do is just to assemble it, but if you buy it secondhand, it's already assembled, so that's also an extra bonus. Okay, so putting together a drawer unit kind of sounds tedious, but this one was actually quite straightforward and easy to do. And I'm just assembling it as normal, except I'm not going to install the bottom drawer. And making this part open is really gonna make this piece not feel as clunky, and also allows for a nice styling moment for some books or decor. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, I'm going to fill you guys in on the housewarming party. We just had it outside in our backyard with all of our friends and family. The backyard was just the perfect setup for the party, and if you missed out on the backyard makeover video, be sure to go back and watch it. Brian made the most delicious seafood boil, and I think we had over 50 pounds of shrimp and crawfish, so that was amazing. We celebrated my birthday, and I also surprised them with a cake because our birthdays are 16 days apart, and it was just so much fun to be able to throw a party like this. Growing up, my parents would throw backyard parties all summer long, so for me to be able to host one of my own was seriously such a dream. I got to give little house tours and show everyone how the house has transformed. It was so gratifying to finally share our home with our loved ones and to make some new memories here, and I just cannot wait to get started on the bottom half so that everyone can also enjoy that in the future. Alright, so here it is. As you can see, I did not build the bottom drawer. And also right here, there's actually supposed to be this piece, which also serves as support. So it actually looks something like this, but I'm going to remove that. And that way we can add a shelf underneath. And then I'll also add some legs. That way we can add some height to this and make this feel a little bit grander and feel a little bit more luxurious. So I'm going to cut out the legs and then also cut out a piece of plywood for the bottom. Okay, so the name of the game is to reuse as many scraps as I can. So I have these 2x2s from a previous project, and I think these will actually make really great legs. So I'm gonna cut these down, and then I also have some pole wrap left over, and I think I'm gonna use that on the drawer front. That will look really amazing. So I'll also grab this. To start, I'm going to cut the 2x2 pieces at 4 inches, and you can totally adjust it to fit your needs. I really wanted this to feel taller, so 4 inches was perfect. And cutting these with some scrap wood is a great affordable way to make some legs myself, but you can totally buy some online in different styles and materials to really customize it. After measuring it all out, I'm going to use a circular saw to cut the plywood. So we're going to make a rectangle that is 24 3/8 by 11 3/4 inches. I still am very intimidated by using a circular saw, but I feel like every time I pick it up, I get a little bit more comfortable. But if you don't have a saw at home to make a shelf, you can totally just get all of the wood cut at your local hardware store, and that way you can save a little bit of time too. Alright, so we have our new shelf right here. This is going to serve as a base for our legs as well. So you can imagine it, we're basically going to put the 4 legs on each side. So this is what it'll look like, and our nightstand will sit right on top of it. So it's going to be a little bit tricky to sand it later, so I'm just going to do that step right now just to make sure that everything is nice and smooth. To put this all together, I'm going to add some pilot holes to the top here, and I'm using a countersink drill bit just so that everything sits in there flush. We're going to add some wood glue, and then I'm just going to screw the legs into the plywood. I also want to shout out Stephanie at home. I watched her tutorial on how to build a base like this, so I will link that video down below. It was super helpful. Okay, let's make sure this fits. Oh my god. Oh yeah, that looks so good.
Thoughts on the project so far?
It's going really good.
What was your inspiration behind this?
I'll pop up some photos right here. I don't know, I feel like I've been really inspired by IKEA hacks lately, so I just wanted to try this for my own. Plus, I just want to make some furniture for the basement because if you look around us, it's really bad. This is starting to look really good, so now we're going to attach the base to the actual nightstand, and all I'm going to do is just to flip it over and then add 2 pilot holes to each side, and we're basically just going to wood glue that and screw it together. Okay, this is looking really good, and now I'm just gonna fill in some of these holes. These are here for the tracks for the 3rd one, but since we're not using them, I am going to fill them so it looks more seamless. And then here where we have our base, obviously you can see the screws there, so I'm going to fill that in as well, and that way this will be all ready for paint. So I have my pole wrap wrap here. Usually it comes 8 feet long, but I did use this for a previous project, so this is kind of what I have left. And what's great about it is that you can keep it rolled up like this and just place it into your saw and cut downwards, and that just makes it super easy. So all I'm doing is measuring how much I need for the drawer front, which is just shy of 7.5. And I always like to use a square even though this is totally not a straight edge, but it helps me make a perfect line. And then we're ready to cut, and what I like to do is just to go really slowly just to make sure that we don't split any of the wood. And there we have it, the perfect length for our drawer fronts. Now that we have the width, I'm just going to go ahead and cut the length down. So you can just use a utility knife, which makes it really easy just to cut along the groove and you'll get a nice clean cut. Now I'm lining everything up just to make sure that it fits perfectly on the drawer front, and to actually attach it, I'm using some wood glue and then brad nailing it in. And while you're doing this, you want to make sure that you're using the shortest brad nails that you possibly can here. And also you'll notice that I'm starting at the center and just working my way outwards just to make sure that the pattern is going to be even on both sides.
Here you go.
Oh my god. When did you make this? Wow, this is the best lunch ever. Okay, I'm gonna take a break now. Bye! After a delicious lunch by Brian, we're gonna give this a quick sanding all around just to make sure that everything is nice and smooth. I'm gonna prime the entire piece with a foam roller, and this is gonna help our paint adhere better and also last longer, so you definitely don't want to forget this step. Okay guys, it is time to finish up this IKEA hack. It's looking so good. Turn on all the lights. This is unrecognizable. Like, it looks like a brand new nightstand and I can't wait to finish it. I asked you guys over on Instagram if we should go light or dark with the paint, and you guys chose dark, which I was hoping you would. And I'm trying to reuse as many leftovers as I can, so I'm going to use this dark green paint that I use in my bedroom. This is in the color Gladiator Gray. I think this is gonna look so good with the pull wrap, so I'm gonna do 2 coats of this and then also add a poly. Okay, I hope that you guys are not tired of the color green yet, because I'm still loving it all over the house. And as I mentioned, this is the color Gladiator Gray that I have in my bedroom. And even though gray is in the name, it definitely is a green color, but depending on the light, it really does change. So I really love this color, especially if you're looking for something a little bit more moody. A bunch of you actually mentioned that you have this color in your home. So all around, this is a really good dark green color. And you might have noticed that I have this sitting on some paint cans. This just makes painting it so much easier, especially when it comes to the legs. I always like to elevate a piece, especially when I'm painting on it. That way I can get every single little nook and cranny. So this is a major tip, especially when it comes to painting furniture. Make sure that you get it off of the ground. Okay, so I wanted to show you guys 2 different ways that you can do this IKEA hack. So right now, this is just with the pull wrap on top and with the green color. I think this looks amazing. So there's a lot of contrast going on here, and this definitely looks more modern. So I love this look, but I am gonna go for something a little bit more simplistic and actually paint the pull wrap. So that way this piece is gonna be one solid color, but I wanted to show you guys what this looked like just in case you wanted to keep the pull wrap the way that it is. I think it looks so beautiful. When it came to painting the pull wrap, I actually found it to be a lot easier to go in with the foam brush first, just to make sure that I can get into all of the little lines. And then afterwards, I went in with the foam roller, and at first I added some paint, and that was just way too much. So as I went along, I realized that I really don't have to put any more paint on the roller. The excess paint from the foam brush is going to be more than enough, and this is just going to give you a really nice smooth finish as well. And I found that this is just going to be the best way to get a nice smooth finish. I think that knobs really set the tone for the style that you're going for. So I got these really beautiful brass knobs. I think they look a little bit vintage. You can already tell right against this green, it looks really amazing. So I'm just gonna add some holes back onto the drawer fronts and then add our new knobs. So we're just gonna pop these drawers back in and this project is done. And I, of course, am going to style it up a little bit just so that you can get the full vision. Let's take a look back at this basic wooden nightstand before we did anything to it. Not much was going on and it was begging to be DIY'd. So now it's time to reveal it to you guys in 3, 2, 1. I cannot get over this before and after. I think it looks so good. Look at how beautiful. I just know it's gonna look so good once I style it down in the basement. Let me know what you guys think about this hack, and if you liked it, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up down below. Thank you again to Warby Parker for sponsoring today's video. If you guys want to check them out, make sure to click on my link down in the description box. And if you recreate this project, make sure that you tag me over on Instagram and also give me a follow because I post on there every single day. This project was so much fun, so I hope you guys try it out. And that is it from me today. Thank you so much for watching. Stay inspired and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!